It is me again. Uh, no new overlay yet, unfortunately, but it's coming soon on Friday, I believe. But enough about me, guys. Today we have Celestial Osiris versus Leona's shares. Haven't spectated Leona's shares yet, but they are 3-0 in their group, so there must be something there, you know. They're doing something right. I see a D2 player in the lobby, for example. I imagine that's their coach. Um, Possibly, yeah. Today there is no star of the show. There is no Team Osiris captain Kasane Ito. So now Celestial Osiris now actually stand a chance of winning because last week it was a bit it was a bit rough, guys. I'll be honest. Bot lane was a bit gapped. Kasane was not bringing his A game, I believe, and they do have the some say is their kryptonite, some say is their secret power. It's CTL Kobe. Kobe. Hopefully his racist friends are not in the stream today, but uh, you know, there is 0% 0% racism tolerance on this stream. You know, hopefully, mm, oh, we're doing a different drafter. That's fine. That's completely fine, guys. Uh, I believe he will be. I'm not sure if you're hearing my dogs barking, but the joy of having two dogs and a cat, you know. Uh, it appears we have our draft. So let me quickly go to the draft and hide my webcam really quick. And let me give you some tunes to spend the champ select. And then nice atmosphere. Holy, that was loud. I'm so sorry. Let's go with this one. Yep. Okay, we have a Caitlyn, Seraphine, Nautilus Ban, Smolder, Xin Zhao. I've seen a lot of Seraphines lately in this tournament. Almost one Seraphine per series, especially paired up with Caitlyn and Ashe. Looking forward to seeing more Senna's before she gets nerfed. I'm not a big fan of versing it in my solo queue games, but in here, by all means, if you're good at spacing, that champion is amazing. Is that? And we have our first vegan jungler, Jarvan the Fourth. Might be followed up by a Wukong from Leona's Chairs. Xin Zhao is after all banned. And it is Wukong. Believe it or not, it is actually Wukong. What else could have been there? A Zac, a Sejuani perhaps. The choices are endless. Synergized Midnight, Sin Weskimo, I believe, is jungler from Div 2. He plays Synergized jungler. He plays like Talon, plays the carries, you know. He doesn't play these boring ass junglers that every single person plays. Right now we have a very safe blind and Ari from Leona's Chairs. Let's see what Kobe answers into that pick. He is the star player after all, not the Fnatic Star Walker. It is Kobe that is the shining North Star of Osiris team. And apparently my nose is a bit stuffed. It's gonna be a Mel. Bit of a not sure I agree with that. I mean, okay, I mean you can block and reflect the charm, so, and that's a fairly safe pick nevertheless. So Leona's Chairs need to be careful not to pick a too immobile ADC into the Jarvan. I could totally see them countering themselves with something like a Jinx, but they pick an Ezreal. They're not they're 3-0 for a reason, guys. They actually understand how to draft, possibly thanks to their D2 coach, ex-master player. And we're banning out the top laners on the Osiris side. For some reason, my nose is stuffed with something. And we are focusing supports. Ya boy King Ming, feared by all. I believe he was fairly high in the power rankings. Now I have not checked the current power rankings, which I technically could check right now, but and yes, I can. So right now, leading the charge is the Madman Ghouls. Ya boy King Ming is currently on number 5. Leona's shares when it comes to teams are currently number 2, so climbing the ranks for sure. They're looking to make playoffs, making it look easy. Nico with an Ezreal, very annoying lane, to say the least. Very difficult to pin down, even by the Jarvan. I mean, Jarvan ults you, Ezreal arcane shifts, Nico uses the clone. You have to constantly count the minions versus Nico, extremely annoying. Now, they're gonna go with a Morgana and Yunara. Could technically still be Mel support, but I would probably put my money on the Morgana support over Mel. And now, to round this Team Cup out, I'm gonna say more engaged in a tank, and it is a Scion, so a correct pick. 100%. What is our Leona shares going to answer? It probably needs some tankiness, or just big damage that goes in with the Ahri, with the Wukong, with the Nico. Both teams have a dive comp, and the only player I believe who plays Illaoi, well, one of the only players, I believe, someone from, I believe, the top laner from Plastic Crack Addicts plays Illaoi, if my memory serves me right. But I may be wrong. Let me bring myself back up on the screen. So, actually, wait, no. I'm still talking about it. Which comp do I like more? That's a great question, which no one asked, of course. Well, Osiris team, they have a Scion, so they have the tanky boy in front, which makes it way easier to start the team fights. Now, Illaoi is one of these champs. If you can just shut her down in lane, or have her be 0-0-0 in lane, or you have a lot of CC and slows, the champion is kind of useless. It's kind of the fate of the Darius, and all of these kinds of champions. It's not a Trundle who can easily take towers very quickly. It is a split pusher that can go like 1v3, 1v4 sometimes if she's fed, but just seeing the draft, I think I like the Osiris draft more. Leona shares definitely have champions which need to gap the opposition skill-wise, which well, thus far they have done to a good degree, since they are 3-0 in their group. Osiris lost last week, I believe, to OPN Next Gen, if my memory serves me right. So while I do say that the draft was won by Osiris, that doesn't say they're gonna win this game by a landslide or anything. Alright, let me bring myself back for you guys, and let's take a look at this champ select. Apparently they're gonna be starting. Let's see if Kobe can actually bring back this one, because last week I was not a fan of the Malzahar, and his friends were really cheering him on, but they're nowhere to be seen today, regrettably. Once we reach the Spectre delay, I'm gonna run a quick ad to make sure we don't have any ad breaks during the game. I will also run to the bathroom to blow my nose, because right now it's a bit unbearable. Let's to put it mildly. Hopefully we're gonna see 3 games. I do not want to see a stomp. Let me be clear right now. And I do not want like a Iraq versus Belgium from yesterday. I believe it was the match in soccer, like 0-0. Nothing happened for 90 minutes, and there was a red card. So I do not want a boring game. I do not want no kills of 15-20 minutes like I've seen once last split in Div 4. Both teams just snoring and boring themselves to death. I want to see some action. I want to see Ari First Blood versus Mel. I want to see Nico fooling the opposition with a cannon minion or something, or a Gromp. Probably won't happen, but still. I don't think this Lowy will go anywhere, but maybe I'm wrong. I want to be wrong because I want to see these out of pocket picks. But yeah. For now,
shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Mid will be a skill matchup for sure. Bot lane, Yunara is scaling. Ezreal will be bullying Morgana Yunara with the Nico, with the poke.
Warrior spirit is never broken.
Both teams have a decent engage, but obviously Osiris have way more. They have Jarvan ulti, Cataclysm. They have Mel to execute, and a Root, Morgana ulti with Zanya's, Sion just charging in, while the enemy comp is more of a pick comp with a split pusher, so which is very mobile. So let's see where this takes us. Again, I don't root for any team because I try not to be biased, right? But of course, I have to root for my boy Kobe. Unlike last time when I let him down tremendously. Fnatic Starwalker, I have not seen him play.
I recommend skipping.
He is a sub for Osiris. Again, Kisane was not able to be here today, the captain of Osiris. So I am eager to see whether he will be gapped just like the captain, or is there light at the end of the tunnel after all? And it's so hard to talk with a stuffed nose like that. Hovering that Malzahar, he knows what the audience wants, let me put it that way. Everyone wants to see a Malzahar standing still and pressing E on the wave. I'm sure everyone wants that. I am gonna miss, what's this guy's name? Revenix Astra from Team Plastic Crack Addicts. I was eager to see the 14% win rate Mordekaiser, but regrettably, I had to cast the other group, you know. It was just not meant to be. I believe they are playing Ashbound this week. That some of the teams are rescheduling their games. It's a bit difficult to keep track who is playing when. One game was rescheduled in July, you know, so it is what it is. Alright, once that timer reaches 0, as I said, I'm gonna write the quick ad, run to the bathroom. Hopefully that is gonna fix my nose issue. I do encourage talking in the chat, of course, but if you don't want to, that is fine. There are some emotes you can choose from too. Some free, some not. But I have a lot of like 7TV and BTTV emotes as well. Not sure which one I chose because there is so many, but yeah. So yeah, I'll be right back. The game should be starting shortly. Alright, I have returned. Soon we'll be enjoying this first match of the series between Celestial Osiris and Leona's shares. Leona's shares fighting for that #1 spot, trying to overthrow the Madman Ghouls. That game is still yet to come between the two. They are going to be tied for #1 at 4-0, I believe. I believe once they win, it will be extremely difficult for them not to advance to playoffs. I think they have it guaranteed, but math was not always, was never my strong suit. So, yeah, let me look at this. Yeah, they currently are going for the 12 points. Oh yeah, that would be #2 because they lost more games, I believe, in their series. But yeah, yeah, their match is in round 6. It's gonna be very exciting. Probably fighting for the #1 spot. So for sure, tune in for that one. And the game is about to start. Let's see if the overlay will be working, which is never a guarantee, unfortunately. Please? It would be great to have a co-caster, you know? Because talking to another human being is always a pleasant thing, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to making jokes. It's just way more natural, right? I believe Bushy Wishy may do some shenanigans early game with the Nico especially. Let's see if the Nico will be roaming this game. Stash was pretty high in the power rankings as far as I remember. I believe he is still near the top. And hopefully the Spectate client did not poop itself again, which is highly likely, unfortunately. It's been keep happening lately. Not just for me, but for a lot of people spectating games, actually. So if it breaks, I will just quit and spectate off of Midas, probably. And perfect. And let's see if the overlay is there. It is perfect. Perfect. Let me zoom out really quick. And add the time controls for myself. Let's make sure we are live. We are live, folks. Let me also close this. Yeah. There we go. Amazing. Amazing. Nico starting strong. I don't believe too much will be happening here early game. Granted, both teams have a form of CC that can bully you early on. They have a Dark Binding and a Root from Nico. The lane to look out for would be mid and top for me. Top, especially when it comes to the Illaoi being able to scale into the mid game to be relatively useful in the side lane, because if this champ is behind, it does absolutely nothing. The melee Ari special, I've not heard of this strat, but to each their own. You learn something every day, right? Already half HP on Stash. It is a bit difficult to withstand the early lasers from Mel. So I do understand, but gapped. Okay, and I believe he will die to the minions. Misplay from both sides, but the wave is The wave is more on the side of Ari, so I'm not sure who got the, I know the stick of this one. Not something I expected from the mid lane for sure. Definitely an explosive start and a misplay from both sides. Kobe trying to show he's not a dirty Malzahar player. And he actually knows how to play, well, even slightly mechanical champion, like Amel. You do have to aim with the abilities after all, right? Sion will struggle a lot into Danish Dragon for sure, but sadly for him, Jarvan is not pathing top lane. So Artemis will just suffer silently in the top lane, bleeding out gold, bleeding out CS, swallowing this tentacle juice. Bushy Wushy on a ward. And the crab was taken before taking blue. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, Artemis unable to even proc the shield. Proc the shield explosion. Danish, no mana though. We'll be struggling to keep clearing these minions. Kingming fishing for these bindings, but against these champions, hitting a binding will be close to impossible, I believe. Yeah, and Artemis is gonna keep tanking these. As far as I remember from playing versus Ilaoi, if you don't dodge the ability which steals your soul, then you just lost the trade every single time, right? Oh, clean dodge with the clone. Not much happening in this bot lane. I mean, top lane got pushed in. I don't believe Wukong will be paying any visit there, similar to Jarvan. They're just both left on an island, as they should be, frankly. Let's see if Danish can actually... Is he trying to freeze? I believe there was a thought there, but bad execution, unfortunately. First Drake will be spawning momentarily, and both junglers will be there for it. No one has a particular edge against the other party. Ari is already moving for the dragon. Stash is smelling something fishy going down there. Places a ward. Well done, well done. Not that Jarvan is the fastest dragon taker anyway. Ganking this bot lane is a bit of pain in the ass, since again, Nico is a clone, Ezreal is an arcane shift, so it's a bit of an oopsie draft wise, unfortunately. Madness is reaching. It is pretty obvious that Wukong is there, since Nico just appeared as clone, and Stash might be in a lot of trouble if he eats one more of these abilities. Bushy Wishy decides against going in. Stash hits the charm. Is maybe Kobe dead? I don't know whether he used the... And Kobe somehow wins that trade? Surely there was just Stash making a misplay, right? He was just, again, he was just standing kind of still, right? Bushy Wishy, he really wants that crab. Has to flash out for it. Got the XP, got level 6. It's a win in my book as a jungler, you know? As long as it's still a buff or a camp in front of the other jungler and establish dominance like that, you are a winner at the end of the day. Dancing around the Ilaoi ability, as I said. He is running out of mana again. Slight gold lead for the Osiris team. Is Drake still there? And they'll miss by a mile. He's gonna miss only one CS. So pretty nice thus far. He withstood that early Illaoi pressure. I believe now he should not be chain dying anymore. There was a danger of that happening first few levels, but crisis has been averted. Stash though, he's gonna be in monstrous trouble here. Because now, I don't believe he has any cool pressure whatsoever mid. Kobe is sitting on a pretty good gold lead. Actually, no. Almost no gold lead whatsoever. I'm looking to the left because that's where my second monitor is, right? Only one kill lead, so not tremendous, I suppose. The CS numbers are fairly close. Stash will be in execute range again very soon. I believe that it reflected almost nothing. That's a flash, and that's a flash of hope if I've ever seen one from Kobe. Really just not respecting the vision difference, but so is Stash, just staying with 100 HP when you don't see anyone on the map. Pretty ambitious. Just classic Div 4 at the end of the day, you know? Both mid laners making a grave mistake. Now, will we see a Drake fight ever? It appears the answer is no. Getting bullied, unfortunately. These health numbers are getting dangerously low. Less than half HP, might get ultied if he gets if his soul gets sucked again. Bushy Wushy paying close attention to the dragon. They know it's being started. Kingmeng chunked and not level 6. It's gonna spell disaster. I believe they are gonna try to sandwich them. Madness is half HP. Binding missing everyone. There's a TP coming in, and there's a Nico ulti, and everyone is dead before the Illaoi ult. Is this Illaoi gonna do anything? Gonna get CC to death and slowed and stunned, and there's a flash in. Can't outplay a flash. And at the end of the day, it's gonna be a shutdown for Illaoi. And gold lead still staying strong for the Osiris team. Nothing much, it's like 700 gold, but the Drake goes towards Osiris. The team fight afterwards was a bit poopy, I'm afraid, but... But when Illaoi does not have flash, how will she ever get into a team fight, you know? Grubs are on the map. The support is not... No support is making his way over in that direction, regrettably. Both junglers eyeing this objective. Stash doing his best to dodge on Nape. He's here. Kobe is very dead. One grub already down. Danish should be fine. He'll just heal it up with his passive. And advantage towards Leona's chairs yet again. They get 2 grubs. It's still good. Ezreal should be in no danger of dying bot lane, having the arcane shift. Danish showing his boss to the Scion and flashing like 4 people. So he is performing his role as he should be. Kong Ming not predicting the arcane shift, but the ability is so slow. I don't believe Ezreal would fall for it anyway. Nape was just a moving ward. I think Midas can be much more aggressive in this lane. I don't think Kongming has any damage whatsoever. So you should be arcane shifting forward a bit more, I believe. Just a bit of a lack of confidence from the Leona's captain. Just my observation, of course. Once that binding is down, they should be just perma-engaging them. Then again, they don't have Vision of Jarvan, so maybe some self-preservation is better. That ulti will do absolutely nothing. Yeah, it was a bit of a waste of ult, but I respect the Vision. Scion is not even half HP, but it is what it is. I might be slightly yawning occasionally, guys. It's not from the game. I'm just, I have not slept too well the last 2 days, alright? Bit of a sleep debt mounting up. Okay, Kongming is really asking, where is he going? And it's gonna be... I just got ace for... Stash, what was that? Hello? Hello? We're gonna have to do a replay for this one. It was so disgusting. Where is that? Oh, there's even more. So Kongming barely escapes with his life. Then Stash misses everything, flashes, and then dies just like that. Oh my god, Stash. That's gonna cost you at least 2 power ranking spots. Let's go back to live. Holy, I did not expect to see this level of gameplay, I'll be honest. God damn. Alright, where is my voice mod? So we can actually connect my soundboard. There was really something, huh? Yeah, wait, give me a sec. I believe the voice mod was... Where was it? It was like here, right? Yeah, it was like here. Quick player. My mistake, guys. Kongming, we're gonna have to rewind on that. Kongming is dead. Yeah. Sure. Nothing is happening in this game, guys. Don't mind it. Time controls. Let's see what happened. Okay, Kongming. Where's Kongming? Kongming is dead. Kongming is dead already. Kongming is still dead. Okay, Kongming looking for vision and gets caught by literally everything and dies. I see. Okay. Then what happens? Then we have a Drake attempt. Danish was looking for a play top lane, but it seems... yeah, nothing else really happened. Alright, let's go back to live. Let us go back to live, pretty please. A bit of skipping around this game, but hopefully you will excuse me that. And Kobe and the Stash looking for a 1v1 on the Kobe. Has just one ability, half HP gone. While Ari had to use the whole combo. Clean route on the clone. Kongming not having the greatest game right now, but into this comp, the Morgana is a bit of poo-poo. I would say. Not exactly the most useful kind of pick. Madness might steals the Herald. And that's probably gonna be a free mid lane tower. There are 3 plays. Should be a good usage of that pickup. The kind donation. Artemis is not liking. Okay, but these ultis, they have to go. I mean, it is, unless you're fine with using them for poke, then no comment, you know. Top lane is probably my worst role, so maybe I should not just comment on these trades. Artemis is bleeding out, laning as a tank into the Lowy is a bit rough. Kongming will never hit any binding on these two, ever. Yeah, this Morgana I think might bite them in the ass at the end of the day. Kobe is fairly strong, but Sion gets the first tower thanks to Lowy TPing out of the lane a few times. And they are using the Herald for mid lane, as I suggested. There is going to be mid lane tower falling, unlocking the map. 1 plate standing for the stash. Charm landing, unfortunately. I don't think Kobe should even be using the block for anything else that isn't Charm, you know? You should not be getting hit by the other abilities anyway. Man, I wish Kisane was using Osiris Captain Ollie was using clips, because that death of Ari at the tower is definitely clip worthy for sure. The Artemis running low on mana is gonna get cloned again. He's holding down the fort though. The tower is holding strong for sure. Not for too long, I believe. I believe it should go down the next point. I'm not sure why is he not hitting the tower. Because like there is no mana on Sion. Surely, surely he just has Sunfire Cape, so I don't believe he poses too much of a threat. And we should see another explosive team fight in the Drake pit. How's everyone's day going? Yeah, it appears everyone is here except for Lowy. I don't believe she'll be joining the party. It is only 2nd Drake for each team, so Soul Point is ways away. Lowy is just fine bashing her head against the tower. I'm not sure what that was, Bushy Wushy, but I respect the attempt. We are just standing still. Stash eating the whole combo from Kobe. Really not something we was looking for. Artemis just a big beefy tank is standing in front. Does not care about anything. Just face tanks the tower for fun. Uses Q the other direction. And Kobe is just free to spam his abilities. Yeah, I think even though Morgana pick is kind of useless, I believe the Lowy pick might become even more lackluster than it is right now. Because yeah, you did get the tower, but he lost to Drake, and I believe you might get. Do they get outscaled? They do have. Yeah, they do get kind of outscaled, all of them, I think. I don't think Stash is playing too great this game. He's getting a bit gapped by the Kobe. Not that Kobe's not making any mistakes, but definitely playing much better than last week. He took my flame to heart. Goal lead wise, we are looking at 2k for Osiris. Not a wallet difference yet for the upcoming team fights, but oh, that may have just killed Stash, and he actually gets holy damage. Okay, he's just. It was pretty good reaction time from Fog of War blocking the charm, but that was like Stash is not having a good game, you know. He is against the legend himself, Kobe. So the nerfs are getting to him, but I believe he may cost his team this match. Because with Ari, if you're not ahead, or at least even, your whole pick potential is gone. You do no damage, you can just fish for these charms, but who are going to even charm? A Sion? No. A Morgana? No, she has Spell Shield. A Jarvan? Sure, he'll just ulti you anyway, and his purpose is fulfilled. He can die afterwards, yeah. I believe Kobe bit off a bit more than he could chew. Bushy Wushy, they're gonna be fine in the end. Eating 3 ultimates. Kobe really putting faith into this tower. Saves it in the end. I believe it could have been an easy dive since Wukong is full HP. As I said, Artemis holding down the 4 top lane. Nothing too exciting happening there. Seeing these teams, I believe we just have to wait for the next dragon. It will be the Drake for the soul point for Osiris. And I completely forgot to turn this off. Kobe is really playing with vision. He does have the blue orb in the river, but he really should be a bit careful while farming. Nico not really making too many big plays, not really carry a material. I think Cario is the one having the biggest amount of the Nico highlight reels. Again, as I said, Osiris are just scaling. They have a hyper carry on Yunara. So, this may spell trouble for the Leona's shares. Wouldn't be their first loss in the series. They have some 2-1s, you know. So this is fearless. These champions will not come back again. This Ilaoi especially will not come back again, thankfully. Because in teamfight, the Sion just poses way more of a threat. Yeah, he's getting poked down here, but what's the point really? The black shield after the damage is done, my favorite. Classic move. In the depths of the 4. Artemis getting ulti by Ilaoi, but nothing will happen again. We are gonna have a quick ad, but this game is just taking a bit longer than I thought it would. I just thought it would be kind of a stomper, but turns out we're gonna have a third Drake fight. Let's see if Osiris decides to play for it. They have no... Oh, excuse me. They have no vision whatsoever. We are dancing around bot lane. Minions are being taken away by the red team. We are bleeding gold. Osiris are bleeding gold a bit in a lane. Sharing XP in mid. Dragon is too afraid of hitting these towers. Like, pushing these towers is taking way too long. And chairs are starting the Cloud Drake. Let's see if Bushy tries to go for a steal. And he misses it, dies for it. But Ari quickly follows. Madness is gonna die, 100%. Danish is in a bit of a no man's land. He should. Okay. This is a flash. He's fine. It is a bit unfortunate that the ad went out just as the Drake was spawning, but it is what it is. All right. Whoever missed it, big Drake fight. Drake went over to Leona's chairs. Jarvan tried to go for a steal, regrettably missed it. So they are delaying the soul point by 10 additional minutes. This game is a bit of a nothing burger. Not a tremendous amount of things happening, but the gold lead is slowly but surely getting larger. On the side of Osiris, nothing out of control yet, though. Starwalker, looking definitely way better than Kasane thus far, unless his opposition is just weaker, who knows. Maybe OPN's next gen's bot lane is just too good. And let's see if Danish can actually 1v3 here. 1v4 actually. The answer is no. Starwalker had to flash out. They are trying to go for a cross-map play. Jarvan, even if he uses Cataclysm, they just use the Clone and Arcane Shift. So, and they answer with a turret bot lane and stealing some camps. Doing Baron on Vision. Wukong is in no man's land. I believe this will be a free Baron. Unless Wukong gets there. No, there is no way. The clean Baron call from the Osiris. And there's a Flankerino ulting the clone. Kongming dead instantly, but so is Midas. Is Midas fine? Is Midas going to be... And it appears that the team fight... Who is winning? Bit difficult to say. I believe Osiris is winning, since they have a better comp, in my opinion. But Stash getting gapped horrendously by Kobe. He's made some terrible mistakes in this game 1. Flashing the tower and face planting, for example. But these team fights are not one-sided whatsoever. This Alawi pick is a bit useless, I'll be honest. So is Morgana pick, but it's support versus top lane. So the side is getting a bit unstoppable in this game, I'm afraid. You can just completely ignore the Ahri damage, and the tower will be gone momentarily. Some macro mistakes as well. Osiris just got a uncontested Baron for tower bot lane. So, yeah. It is what it is. Osiris are missing a team captain, as they said. They have a sub, Fnatic Starwalker. He is much better than Kasane, though, and Stash is just dead from the Mel poke. What's happening? What is happening to my number 2 mid laner from power rankings? If Artemis actually dodges the Soul Suck ability, he may start winning these trades, assuming Lowy obviously doesn't use the ulti. But no one is bot lane, unfortunately. So the Baron push is gonna take way less towers than it should. There is a bit of a wall difference, so they are free to just walk and take this inhibit in front of their face, despite 2 members being less than half HP. Ezreal, not the greatest at killing tanks, so the Scions are having a field day. Drake is being started. It's gonna be soul point for Osiris. Cloud Drake could be pretty good for them, chasing the pesky Nico and Ezreal and Ahri. Very mobile team, but yeah, I mean, again, just seeing the scores from their previous matches, they have won some. They have had some 2-1 series, and the more games, the better. You know, you're gonna see some unseen tears in the jungle and the carry positions, especially the third game since it's fearless. So I'm always welcoming the upsets and like reverse sweeps and whatnot. So I just don't like stomps. You know, stomps are very boring to watch and cast. I believe chairs, their comp, again, it's kind of like a pick comp, especially early on with the Ahri. And the mobility from Nico and Ezreal. Nico would have to be roaming a bit more. I don't believe she was roaming at all. That's why the champ is a bit hard to play. Lowy does not really have that big of a lead over the Scion, so picking that huge carry and split pusher, kind of pointless. There are way better split pushers than that. What happened in your set? Artemis is gonna walk it off, probably. Just walk it off. He doesn't even have to use the ulti. What a Chad. What a Chad. Just seeing that Scion taking no damage from 3 team members should just spell it out for you how doomed it is for the chairs. Yeah, they are just slowly bleeding out. Osiris are a bit lacking in the... I mean, both teams are a bit lacking in the macro department. This top tower should be gone by now, I think. Maybe I can even go for 1-3-1 with this. I don't believe this Mel can die to anyone. Maybe even 1v2 should be fine. Maybe I'm around this. Shed some light on what you said. Like, what do you mean? What happened in your set this week? Or what will happen, rather. Sign is just there. Top lane should fall. I'm gonna get sucked off by the Lowy, unfortunately. Yeah, there's another tower. The supports are flowing in mid lane. Without the Baron, a bit difficult to end. Seeing how they do have a pretty good wave clear. Now, Soul is coming up in 1 minute 30 seconds. Baron has respawned as well. Artemis is eyeing the back of the pit. Everyone is here. This fight may just end the game. Bushy Wishy really trusting the Flag and Dragon. Yeah, Kobe, again, Kobe, huge player this game, actually. Like, no meme. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. He is actually playing pretty well. He has made some mistakes here and there, but nothing like Stash did, you know? So yeah, how is your day going, Nikja? Just please don't grab Malzahar. Malzahar is a big no-no. Yeah, the games are pretty nice. Well, the game. Singular. It is getting dragged out a bit. I think Osiris is a bit struggling with ending this game. They are just going for the Soul and Baron, I suppose. And pushing this Alawi out is a bit impossible, so and pushing against the wave clear of Ezreal, Ahri, and Nico. Make them strong. Okay, Madness has GA. I mean, Nico uses Zhonya's by accident, I assume. That is gonna cost him. Bit of a fat finger there. It may just cost him the Drake. Madness is looking to steal and does not find his target. And this may just be the GG as a extremely late TP. Yeah, Dragon will quickly follow. Kobe does not die. Danish is still not dead, but will meet his maker shortly. Stash, a flash of hope will be in vain. It's gonna be 1-0 for Bushy Wushy. But again, this is Fearless, right? These champions are not coming back for neither team. Thankfully, this Alawi will not come back. So maybe we're gonna see a bit of a more useful top laner. Maybe a Darius, a bit of the same, right? Hopefully he is not a Darius player. Maybe something simple, maybe a Gnar. Everyone can play Gnar, right? Now let's see if they can actually end this game. I don't know if they have enough time. It appears they don't. They're gonna go for the safer play with bot lane. Kobe is getting dangerously low, so is Bushy Wushy, so overstaying. But now they just go for Baron, and they're gonna have supers in 2 lanes once they take this inhib. So coming back from this might be extremely difficult, and they don't even have too much damage, you know. Late game Ezreal versus late game Yunara is not too formidable in comparison. What are you playing this week, Mirandis? I don't know all the matches by heart, you know. I'm definitely looking forward to casting one Mystery Incorporated game, but they always reschedule, and their games are just during the days when I'm a bit unavailable, so it's very sad. Artemis is sitting on the hefty 7,000 HP. This guy is never ever going to die. Starwalker, though, has GA. Might be still safe. They are peeling him pretty good. Danish trying his best. Bushy Wushy. And the team fight, it is just a 4v5 at the end of the day. They lose no one. They pop a GA. But that was it against a non-Baron up team, and I believe it went as poorly as possible. Still no one died. Is that wallet difference I was talking about. Osiris is a bit too ahead gold-wise, so they can be stupid at times, and they won't be punished too much by the lineup of chairs. This may be the Baron flip time. It happens a lot in the Division 4. Not sure about Division 3, but Nape really biting more they could chew. I think it's time to put the fries in the bag when it comes to the blind checking these bushes. Kongmeng looking for his purpose this game. Looking for that huge 5-man soul shackles. It's so hot in this room. I'm just dying. But yeah, Artemis, he's looking to bite, but he just does not have the damage to get through. Is that gonna be an ulti? Nape just dies before he can cast the R button. Press the R button. Artemis kind of just chilling, you know, delaying the Baron chase, and he is gonna TP. Not sure why exactly. It seems like a complete TP waste to me. Unless he wants to push top lane, then it kind of makes sense. But Lowy can just recall and change the lanes. I think the TP is completely pointless after all. The game should end with this push. I highly doubt Leona's shares can withstand another skirmish in their base. If Artemis plays this right, no one should be dying on the Osiris team. Let's be real. No one is pushing bot lane, so there's nothing mid lane. So we're just sucking dick mid lane, I suppose. Just walking around, accomplishing nothing. And Kongmeng is dead. That's a clone. I guess never say never. Maybe Osiris are gonna do the oopsie like they did with Alpia next gen. Not being able to close out a game. I've seen stranger things. There is an Elder. Elder with Mel. This could spell disaster. Midas. Oh, excuse me. Midas would have to steal that one. Midas? Madness. I thought Midas was the jungler. My mistake. Maybe a huge tentacle ult from Ilaoi? Who knows? Stash looking for his purpose this game. No vision in the Drake pit. Leona's chairs have a pretty good job at establishing the vision around, but they are gonna lose the vision to a beefy Artemis just walking in front of everyone. And I think they're gonna try to bait them in. They are starting the Elder. It is falling. What is that TP? The TP is very ambitious, I'll be honest. And the Elder is secure. This should be the end of the game, I think. No. It's actually... everyone's gonna die with the Elder. It's 3 kills for Stash. And Osiris are doing the classic play of throwing a 10k gold lead. Huh. I suppose I just did not see the vision into peeing into 5 people. Great recovery. Good to see you here, Hooded. I don't believe I've... it's not your first message. You must have been here before. I guess they're winning now? What's happening? Okay, the Scion still does have Elder. He does have the Cold Blood level of navigation though. Might kill the Midas. He still can execute him. Should be very careful with that one. Narrowly escapes with his life. If Artemis was just a better driver, this could have been a possibly even a double kill with the Elder buff. something is wrong here. What can we do better? Kongming, useless pick, getting caught as well. Should look for these Soul Shackles play, but again, like red team has so much mobility, they can just move out of the way of the Soul Shackles. They're just standing there like an idiot with the Morgana. So Morgana, way better against melees who are slow. The enemies have all the mobility. The champions is complete dog water useless. Stash trolling, and Nape pays the toll. Even though, and Stash is gonna die, and this may just be the end of this game. Weird mistakes to the end of this game. Getting cut out like that. No minion wave yet. There is still Elder buff on Artemis. I don't see how they can just clear the minions, I suppose. Kongming special, get caught at the tower perhaps. Even while getting sucked off, the sign is still a tanky boy. We are just trying to hit our head against the wall with these towers. Dragon doing his best, but misses the suck. These towers do respawn, so hope is still there. Nape coming in with the clutch possibly. Ari still not live on the fray. And alright, I mean, they lost not as much as they should have from that play. Stash cannot get caught like that. He keeps getting caught this game, miscalculating his damage, miscalculating the length of his dashes, the safety of the Fog of War in his jungle. So, definitely has some space to improve. This Baron is still up. Whoever gets it may end up winning the game. Then again, pushing mid with these supers might prolong the game just long enough for the Osiris team to come back. Even if they lose Baron. But I don't believe it's going to happen. Artemis, still frontlining. In no danger whatsoever. There's a lot of mid supers bot lane. This may just mean a free Baron. Cyan trying his best to be as annoying as possible with 7k HP. Yeah, way more than 7k right now. This game's getting pretty long. It's been 50 minutes. 50 minutes! Second ad break coming up. Damn. And I thought that Serenichi's close out the game. And close out games in a long fashion, you know? It appears they have Barons, so this game should be over in the next push. There is only one tower left. Yeah, CTL are really struggling with ending this one. I think this game should have been over at least 20 minutes ago, seeing the gold lead. But if there was I think if there was a different support, the game would have ended way quicker. You know what I mean? Just a cleaner engage or cleaner enchanter, if that's what you're looking for. Cyan's gonna completely ignore Danish there. That shield is bigger than the Stash's HP bar. I believe we can just Nape doing his best, but they have no damage. Kobe is gonna execute everyone and misses everyone actually. This team fight is way longer than it should have been because it's everyone is full item build. And what is happening? Star Walker has enough is enough. 50 minutes is enough. I have places to be, dinner to eat, and it's 1-0 for Osiris. Holy, that was that was a long one, guys. I believe the game went on so long that the sun set down in the what's it called, in the west. Go to the spectate. Let me turn my lights on. Regardless, well played from Osiris, but Stash, you really let me down with this game. You had so many misplays, and especially its face plant in the tower bot lane, that was unforgivable. Let me put it that way. Oh my god. It was a 50-minute game. Well, it is only best of 3, yeah. So it is currently do or die for Leona's shares. If they lose this one, it's going to be their first loss in this split. If they do win, they're going to be number 2 behind Madman Ghouls. Actually, no. So Celestial would be beating them. It would be 3-1. So they would be number 2, actually, because they win the head-to-head. I believe that's why. That's how it works, right? Also, good to see her. Good to see her here, Gwen. I think hopefully we're not doing a VOD review. That would be terrible if that's what will be happening. It seems Osiris is lagging again when it comes to joining this draft. Let me see. Let me quickly go to. Yeah, okay. Since this game is not happening anytime soon, I believe, since the players are missing, let me quickly jump to a be right back screen, play some tunes for you, and I'll be right back as soon as the game will be starting. Yeah? Deal? Deal. song is just too good to stop, you know? Plus, draft is not live yet. Guys, I'm being rooted into the ground with this one. It's taking a bit too long, I'll be honest. Fine. Oh? Are on draft? Now you're speaking my language, guy. Oh, in a bit. And it appears I have been baited yet again. Would be nice to have live scores on the group stage website again, but I believe these are broken. Yes, these are very broken still. Ah. Oh well. I'm hoping they're not doing a live VOD review, because that would kind of suck, no? Whoever does these VOD reviews for like 20 minutes while the official or scrim is going, I don't know what to tell you. Not the time and place for it, but regardless, they want to win. They want to be 2-0. What they do not want is another 50-minute banger. They want a quick and painless 20-minute win. Even a 50-minute FF, that would be the dream come true for Osiris, right? They just can't wait to play with Kasane next week, even though Fnatic is 10 times better. That's beside the point. I digress. I'm sorry. Let me quickly take a look at Leona's shares champion pool, especially Stash. What can Stash play? The Ari was not it. Let's be honest. Maybe something with a longer range. Maybe a Xerath. Good KD. Maybe more of a control mage, like a Victor, like a Veigar. So Sandra a control mage? Probably not. Syndra, impossible to miss. Scatter the Weak, the stun, right? So there are choices for sure you can go for. Xerath needs the proper team comp. Jarvan is gone. Wukong is gone as well, and Zinzao will probably be banned. Similarly to draft number 1. It seems Nape is known for his Blitzcrank when it comes to the solo queue terror. He is a solo queue demon on the Blitzcrank. Brilliant Thresh, so hookers are not a mystery to him. Madness, Mundo was a bit nerfed. There are some flavor of the week champions there, especially Shyvana. 30% win rate though, not something you want to see for sure. And it appears the draft started. Completely my bad. Nothing happened yet though, so all good. Let me quickly do one of these. Thank you. I'll quickly take a look what that was, but let me pop some tunes. There we go. And yeah, thank you, Amzi, for following. I thought you were a follower before, unless my memory does not serve me right, but yeah, so let's go Osiris. It appears there was no ban for chairs. What's happening? Hold up. Oh, oh. It appears the draft was started before everyone was ready. So they're gonna say now it doesn't work for the screenshot though, right? Unless they don't really care about that. Regardless. Hi Amzi, good to see you here. Yeah, Osiris, they won the first match in more than 50 minutes. It was a bit of a fiesta. They should have ended it at least 15 minutes sooner, but a win is a win after all. How did your match go, MZ? If you played, of course. There's a first pick Smolder was banned last time by Leona's chairs, if my memory serves me right. It was nerfed, both the build and the rune on the Smolder and the Smolder. So, not as unstoppable as it used to be. Oh, you are not. Alright. But, because your name was so familiar, I was just so sure you are on something, but maybe next split then. Mini LC. Oh, what's Mini LCS? You've caught my interest. I've never heard of this one. Karma Smolder. Oh, you were. That's why. Oh, yeah. Because I casted Osiris last split. That's why your name seems familiar. Smolder Karma, very safe lane, I want to say, but okay, a blind Vi that I hate, especially with a scaling Smolder who doesn't really do anything early game. And against a Xin Zhao, because Vi needs a lot of setup. She does not have setup in the lanes. She is kind of useless, even though, okay, his KDs are in solo queue, but this is amateur league after all. People are a bit more coordinated, right? Hopefully, Osiris know how to counter the Vi blind. They do ban the Xerath, as I did say. Stash looked pretty good on it, as far as I could tell. Yeah, what's Mini LCS, MZ? I'm pretty curious. And we are gonna be saying farewell to the Renekton and Ornn and a Garen. So there are some power players top lane still. I am very interested in Stash pick this time, because again, with Ari, he was a bit gapped, let's be honest. He did not play to the best of his ability in the first match, so hopefully he can redeem himself in the second match. Kobe going for the safe Lissandra, very easy to click R combo. I'm gonna go with a blind Mordekaiser. Unlucky game, yeah, well. Every time you lose these dragged out matches, it feels bad. It even feels bad to win after that long of a time, you know? But again, a win is a win. And Leona's chairs, they won some series 2-1, so they are not down for the count yet. They still can go to 3 matches. This comp is interesting to say the least. We have a scaling bot lane, a pick jungler who needs setup. Hopefully like some hard CC for setup. Right now we have a Mordekaiser pull and Karma W for setup, so not ideal. I'm not too fond of this Vi pick thus far. And maybe a slam moment. No, unless we're going for Anivia top lane. Alright, so we are gonna be answering the Illaoi from Leona's shares with Yorick on Osiris this time. Artemis want to have some fun with the split push. I believe Yorick is 10 times better at split pushing with the Maiden, if you operate it correctly. You can even set up Maiden in the solo sometimes, and she'll just take the turrets by herself if you know what you're doing, obviously. This matchup, I'm not sure who wins that, Yorick or Mord. I think it's kind of a skill matchup. I think Mord should have the edge early on, assuming you can dodge the ghouls. Mid skill might be skill gapped again. I think Lissandra has a bit of an easier time poking the Victor early on. All eyes on the Vi, I think. It's on the Vi to make the plays early on. I don't believe bot lane has any kill pressure. Top lane, I believe only top lane can see some 1v1 1v1 kills. But apart from that, it's all on buy to make the plays this game. Ashe, a hyper carry versus Smolder hyper carry. So let's see who takes this one. Let me bring myself back on the screen really quick and champ select. Which draft do I like more? So last time I really enjoyed Osiris. I hate Vi, so it's gonna be an easy Osiris for me again. And again, they do have a very strong control mage, a very strong late game Smolder. Not a great amount of CC though. The Mordekaiser ulti is a bit of a wild card. They might struggle with keeping this Yorick in check if he gets out of control. So if any solo kills 1v1 fall towards Yorick, I think Chairs might be in a bit of a pickle this game. But yeah, the game has not started yet, so we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. Yeah. What is Milio ulting? Nothing. Yeah, the Milio ulti is gonna be a bit useless this game. Unless we're clearing, I don't know, Victor slow, Victor ulti. I mean, not Victor ulti, Victor dome thing that stuns you when you stand in it too long. Yeah. I am missing these like diff 2 picks. Probably not D-low going like Jace into 3 tanks, Jace jungle, but seeing like an Fury, like a Talon could be a breath of fresh air. None of these teams are particularly tanky. There is no Sai in this game, thankfully. So something that can assassinate the opposition would definitely make a difference this game. But it's way more risky, so going for safer comfort picks is way better, right? Similarly to last match, when the timer reaches 0, I'll run a quick ad, and this time I'll probably just run downstairs to grab a drink really quick, because I am completely dehydrated from talking, and it's so hot in this room because I have it closed to make sure I'm not gonna wake up anyone. But the heater that my PC turns into when the doors is closed is just calling me very slowly, roasting me actually. Now I don't know how good is where's the top lane name? Artemis. How good is his Yorick? Not a big Yorick player in solo queue. The champ is a bit difficult to play, I would say, to a good degree. All these like high low cortisol split pushers, they need a lot of macro knowledge to fully utilize your strengths, especially what I said about Maiden. You can like put a Maiden solo in the lane to split push. You need to know when to do it and how to make sure she doesn't like give free gold to the opposition, right? You need to have a good vision to know when you can just run head first into towers. Team fighting with Yorick is a bit of a... The champ is not too great into the slows that the opposition has, right? So we probably won't see him in team fights ever. Maybe for some Drakes, but I highly doubt it. All right, so running a quick ad, and I'll be right back. Alright. Perfect timing. Again, hoping not for a 52-minute game again. Whoever will be winning, just win in under 40 minutes. How about that? Anything above will be the death of me. Always rooting for game 3 since I want to see some unusual champions. Then again, I am seeing Yorick, which is slightly unusual. The Ilaoi I was not a fan. I'll be honest. I was not a big fan of the Ilaoi. It was a bit useless in the team fights. I want to say something like a Gnar would have probably made a huge difference in these skirmishes. All right, we are going into game 2. And this is 1-0 for Celestial Osiris. Leona shares looking to stay in this series. Is do or die. Second match. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I don't know how good as Yorick is because I don't see him playing it in solo queue. The win rate is kind of low, I'll be honest. And Mordekaiser actually took a combat summoner, so Yorick might be in a lot of trouble in these 1v1s at the end of the day. Okay. So I don't forget housekeeping. So first, let me zoom out really quick. Make sure. Coach rankings, you have to ask Ollie when it comes to that one, as I don't do rankings anymore, right?
Minions have spawned.
Looking for some shenanigans. I mean, maybe it could be interesting to have coach rankings, just a like an extra thing for maybe before the playoffs. I would say before the playoffs, it would be good to have like coach ranking. Maybe it would be cool then. I have heard of LC James. Okay, let's see how explosive this. Oh, that was a huge proc. Kobe definitely should look for these Qs on the minions while hitting the Victor as well. Similar to Stash. Yeah, what Stash is doing. I do believe Stash might be just better on control mages. I've seen way more control mages in this list than pick mages and assassins. Okay, Danish getting Gould, unfortunately. Nape taking some free damage from this Ashe. I think at the end of the day, Starwalker lost his trade pretty badly. We're gonna see a flash. There was a heal too. He is gonna be fine at the end of the day, but I don't think Starwalker was. Is he dead? He is dead. So chasing like that, I don't know what this man was thinking. I think the spirit of Kasane drove him to madness and forced him to run after the Smolder and Karma. So dying to early Smolder feels pretty troll, I'll be honest. The champion does kind of nothing, especially after the nerfs. Outplayed himself, I believe. Yeah, Ollie feeding even when he's not playing, because he is off this week. Fnatic Starwalker is filling in for him. Yeah, I'm always giving Ollie a hard time because I don't know what he did last week, but it was not something I want to relive again if possible. Danish getting out-traded for now. He is eating these big grass procs from the Yorick. Once you start losing the HP department, you're gonna keep keep losing versus the Orc. There is a Vi hanging in the midst, but Mordecai, there is no easy setup for the Vi except for the pool, and there is a ward. So she is gonna decide against going. Could go for a counter, but could go for Bushy Wushy. Bushy Wushy getting sandwiched there and forced to flash out. Gonna be late for his Krugs. Both of these junglers are so slow to their clears. I am disgusted. Seeing how I'm a full clear demon myself, being this late to my first camp would be something unforgivable. First bag of the Tracer. Okay. Well, we shall see who comes up on top. Top lane. Right now, I puked a little bot lane when I saw the Ashe play, unfortunately. But I mean, Ashe is all about movement. If you suck at movement and kiting, the champion is kind of unplayable for the most part. Unless the enemies are slow and they lack engage, Mordekaiser is easily kiteable, but they have Vi. So this may spell disaster for Starwalker if this gameplay persists. Midas just quietly stacking. Here comes the Maiden. Artemis lacking mana though. Not min-maxing the Maiden. The Maiden's kinda... what is it? Space standing. Like space gliding, but standing, right? I believe once he ults Yorick, the Maiden stays in the overworld. Man, the ult Mordekaiser is so much cooler when they could have just ulti... resurrect the dragon when you kill it. You just have a big dragon floating around. That was just such a cool thing. I wish they didn't remove it, but it was a bit too big of a gimmick, I suppose. So that's why they decided to take it out. It is what it is. Let me quickly check something on my Discord. No, never mind. Nothing of importance in the end. Yeah, this Mordekaiser is getting pushed in quite a bit by the Maiden. First Drake still has not been taken, in fact, by neither team. Fnatic might be in a bit of a pickle, but this... I believe Vi got Omega cucked by the Milio Ball, so well played to Kongming, disrupting the Vi. It's another reason why the champion is poo-poo, since she was completely countered by one ability. Danish dying to the ghouls on the tower, dying to the Maiden as well. Could get dove technically if the ghouls land, probably not. This could spell disaster for Artemis if you would get Mordekaiser ulti straight afterwards. I've noticed Artemis is allergic to hitting the tower. Even when he's pushing, he just refuses to hit the tower even once. I'm not sure why is that the case. He's completely allergic to hitting the tower. He doesn't want to get pulled and ultied, I guess. That's fair, that's fair. Artemis may be dead. Danish misses everything. Vi misses everything as well. And Artemis gets a kill. This is disaster. That Vi does absolutely nothing. Artemis just flashes into 3 people, gets a kill. What a Sigma right there. I think he should be dead. No, he kills the Vi. What an absolute Chad. He will die in the end, but completely worth at the end of the day. 2 kills for the Yorick. Nothing for Mordekaiser, essentially. Loses creeps as well. Victor loses the wave mid. Was there not to love? Kobe is just balling for fun. I don't think you can do anything with his time there. Was it good? Yeah, I'm not too fond of that flash, Kobe. I'm not sure what that was. I'm gonna have to do a quick replay on that one. Bushy Wishy, that's very ambitious. He is very dead, so doing this with no vision whatsoever, knowing that Vi already run for it straight after death, very ambitious. Probably should have gone for bot lane, where he has the Ashe and Milio for the assistants. So far, Kobe getting a bit capped by Stash, I believe. See how Stash is calling is the control mages. It's no surprise. Nape misses a melee empowered Q. Excuse me. Again, I'm just sleepy. It's not the game. The game is pretty good. Artemis level up. The gold is pretty much even. No Drakes taken by either team at 2 minutes in. Victor, though, in teamfights may be extremely dangerous. But similar to first game, when they were down a top laner with the Illaoi, now they're down a jungler with the Vi. Kongming, a bit of a no man's land, has to flash. I don't believe that ulti was necessary from the Ashe. Nape, extremely tanky on the Karma, to be in no danger of dying ever in this lane. At least without the other laner's attention. We are still not doing Dragon. Danish in all trouble in the cage. It appears the Drake will be started. Yes? No? It appears the answer is no. Okay. Yeah, so definitely a bit less of an explosive game than last time. Both teams might be slightly nervous. One wants to keep their series alive. The other one wants to make it not a 50-minute game again. Yorick seems to have the edge over the Mordekaiser, unfortunately. At least as it stands right now. If Danish keeps eating these empowered Qs with the grass procs, okay, Artemis should really hit the tower. Okay, but surely we hit the tower there. The answer is no. Is there something I'm missing here? Why is he not hitting the tower? Hey Ignited, good to see you here. This may be... Okay, Kobe misses the W. There's probably a team fight. This Drake will be going towards Leona's chairs. There is a random Ashe arrow hitting no one. Artemis still allergic to hitting the tower. Not utilizing the main strength of Yorick, being split pushing. And wait for more to recall. Is he going to hit the tower this time? There was clearly enough more time for another Q, but he decides against it. Not a confident player. Not a confident player. Okay, we are hitting some power spikes. Mordekaiser with the Rylai's pickup. This may aid him in the 1v1 department. Not many great things I'm seeing from Kobe yet. He's a bit passive. Bushy Wushy looking for some happiness mid lane versus Stash. This should be a dead Stash. Trades 1-for-1 though. Oh, that was almost clean from Madness. Now, seeing how he's Vi, I don't think he kills. I don't believe he kills Bushy Wushy. Right, I guess he does. Maybe if Xin actually runs instead of fighting back constantly, he would be fine, but does not escape with his life, in fact. But well played from Stash. Outplaying the opposition 1v2. Getting a kill in this kind of scenario, definitely great. And the kill does not go to Kobe either, so he loses twice on that one. I think we hit the tower there. I don't believe there is any negative to that. Maybe they're seeing something I'm not seeing. Okay, again, we are very late to the dragon stacking. It's only the first Drake in the first 50 minutes. 3 minutes to the next one. This tower will never fall. I believe he's only hitting it with the Maiden. The last plate, I believe he missed that plate actually, because he did not hit the tower with neither the Maiden nor his own hands. Kongming playing with his life. 2 smolder cues from death, I believe. And we are starting another objective, but Bushy Wushy in a bit of a no man's land. What is happening down there, guys? Yeah, Bushy Wushy nowhere near finishing this Herald. Kobe in the midst with the ulti ready. Artemis on Stash. Steal. This is a perfect steal from Leona's shares. Well played. Kobe will die quickly afterwards. Artemis gonna get pulled into Danish. I believe he missed the E, but it does not matter. I mean, they do secure the Herald, but overall, I'm not sure who will win that trade in the end. The Dioric is getting stronger and stronger. 4-1 has a Triforce completed. None of these people on the side of Osiris, on the side of Leona's Chair, can effectively lane against the Victor. They will surely hit that tower. You just kill it in 1 Q, please. Please just take this down. Oh my days. Okay, so we flash the arrow and we flash back into it. With a lot of healing, we finally take the top tower. I believe Starwalker thinks he's playing Draven, seeing how forward facing he is. Kobe, in a bit of a no man's land, drops to half HP. Smolder keeps stacking. And Artemis is gonna try to 1v2. I don't know what his plan is exactly. Midas should be very dead. So is Stash, unfortunately. So overstaying. Midas gonna make greedy for these stacks. Danish quietly suffering top lane to the Yorick. There's no way can ever 1v1 him. Thankfully for him, Artemis allergic to hitting towers, so the split push is gonna take quite a while. And second dragon being taken this time by Osiris. Vipic, again, the Vipic is going to be very useless. Because usually with Vi, you want to end the game fairly quickly. You want something like a Renekton top, an easy stun, or a suppression, or a slow from the mid laner. And from bot lane, you want, again, like easy stun, something like a Leona and Nautilus. Or the easy Vi follow-up, you know? If you don't have that, the champ just kind of does nothing at the end of the day. Stash doing what he can to hold this tower. Good to see where he goes. I mean, okay. Lissandra is kind of like a more versatile Malzahar. Does that make sense? You still have a very good wave clear, good escape, and a very easy to use ulti. Once you get the Zhonya's, you can go invulnerable for like 10 seconds, right? Well, not exactly 10, but like 5 seconds. Disrupting the flow of the team fights. CSing is very easy, so I think it's good to have Lissandra in your back pocket for these games. In every division, really. I think she fits in anywhere between gold and diamond, you know? Would be right team comp. What are you playing today, Deadly? Or have you already finished your game today, if you played? I don't remember all the games by heart each week, you know. By week, okay. Okay, I see. Vacation. Okay, where are you? If I may ask. Midas gonna cleanse this one. It was no danger of dying, but or the beach, perhaps? Probably my favorite destination will always be Croatia. The sea there, the people, the atmosphere is just the absolute best. I will always love this country to the death. I've never been to Greece, but I'm sure Croatia is better. If you've never been there, I highly recommend it. Vi going for the bot lane tower, I guess. Pretty good driver. Will die. Might die instantly afterwards. It's safe after all, thankfully. Second Drake is spawning in 1.5 minutes. Like, the only thing I would want from Greece is, I guess, the sightseeing, like the architecture, the museums, is the only thing that would keep me there. As for the beaches and whatnot, I don't really care too much, you know? Zagreb, okay, but Zagreb is a city in the mainland Croatia. That's not exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know, there is, for example, if you do like sightseeing and some history, there is a city called Trogir in Croatia. It's a former Roman city, actually. Well, a remnant of a Roman city. And there are some ruins there of an actual, like, full-on ancient Roman city there. So if you like that, definitely many places to see. If you like nature as well, there are there's like a nature park, I believe, national park with some waterfalls. So again, a lot of things to see, and the sea is beautiful. But coming back to the game, guys, let's not dream too much about the vacation destinations. We have a dragon coming up. It's gonna be mountain. Both teams still on 1 Drake, so nowhere near soul point for either. As I said, this Vi not really doing much yet. Danish is here for the Drake this time. Gonna look to ult, a carry perhaps on the side of Red Team. Kongming, I believe Kongming was looking to ult Demilio, if I'm not mistaken. Probably the best target, but to each their own. Very strange engage for sure. Never been to a beach Croatia. I have friends who work sitting. Yeah, again, one of the best countries in Europe, in my opinion. When it comes to hot countries, if you're talking about cold countries, Norway and Sweden might take the cake, and Iceland, definitely great countries as well. We have a maiden. We have some dilly-dallying around Drake. I believe it will go towards blue team. Artemis not allergic to towers this time. Kobe is gonna go top lane. They have to end this game after that they auto lose the game. I don't believe so, because the Yorick is really putting the clock on chairs as well. I don't believe Midas is playing this Smolder too great. If you're talking about the clock being Smolder stacks, I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. Pretty good team fighting. There is an Ashe ult, Lissandra ult, Zinzao knockback for the key enemies. The only wrench in Osiris plans maybe an unseen Mordekaiser ulti on a key member, and the Chaos Storm from Victor, but let's see. I'm not too impressed with the Fnatic Starwalker this game. I believe his Yunara was miles away better. Again, completely different. Yeah, I know what you mean. The Victor Smolder, but I wouldn't. Is that really worth ulting a support like that? That smells desperate to me. Huge desperation. Nape is way too tanky to just die like that. Did feel like Kobe kind of ganked his own team with that play. I guess Artemis is scared to hit the towers because he might just get Mordekaiser ulti and die. Let's see the stacks on Smolder. Smolder is actually on 225 stacks. Where's Ollie? Ollie is missing, unfortunately. Okay, Nape does not have flash. Zen is completely safe. This tower should fall. Artemis coming in for... Is Ollie a sub now? I think he's just a sub for this game, not permanently. He is the team captain. I don't know where Artemis is. I don't know why did Stash Zonya's there. This had to be a fat finger, right? This had to be a fat finger Zonya's from the Stash. The fact that Yorick does not die there is fairly criminal. Are you still sure that Osiris are on the clock? I'm not. I wouldn't be so certain. I mean, this Danish is pretty dead. It's gonna be the last hit for the Artemis. Is pretty big on that Yorick. Drawing attention from all team members from Leona's shares. Not something you want to see. And again, as I said, Artemis team fighting is extremely useless. Madness is a bit of a no man's land. He's going to die. Bushy Wushy has that ulti up again. Midas unable to execute anyone. Where's next Drake? 1 minute. Could be second dragon for Osiris. Now the question is, are they gonna go for a Baron? It appears they will try. Should be fairly safe Baron. I mean, Stash is not gonna face check. 35 minutes, you say. Okay. Time is now. I'm gonna be paying close attention to that clock. Yeah, imagine that Lowy was Yorick last game. I think that way, Leona's chairs may have been able to win that game, but Artemis unable to hit any towers makes his potential unspent, I'm afraid. It's making at least one person be in the lane where he is for the 100% of the time. If no one is in the lane where Yorick is, the tower is always gone instantly. Similar to like a Jax or a Trundle. Okay, we are gonna use the Baron to secure the second Drake. Fourth Drake in this game overall. Artemis holding down the forward mid lane should have the mid tower fairly safe. That arrow was almost hitting, you know? If it hit Midas, he was dead on... I mean, no, he has a cleanse, so he would not be dead on this play. Artemis being there is completely pointless. He's just... I mean, he's gonna lose top tower. If they cannot get mid lane, him being here is actually just pointless. But forces Midas back with the ghouls. Trading second mid tower for an outer top lane tower is a trade you're gonna go for any day of the week. Lissandra knocking on the bot lane tower. As long as Osiris don't dive this, they should be fine. Yeah, bot lane tower goes. So, according to Deadly Ghost, they have 4 minutes to win. Otherwise, they're cooked. Let's see if he's right. Yeah, it hits in a different series, I believe. I mean, it was a near miss, but even if it did hit the Smolder, he has cleanse, so it doesn't really matter, you know. Probably should look for different targets other than Smolder. Victor would be the best target for the Ash Arrow, I believe. TikTok, 31 minutes. 4 minutes left. Less than 4 minutes, actually. Will Artemis be able to hit the tower? The answer is no, unfortunately. He may even get killed. There isn't enough min-maxing with the Maiden. I believe he should be... While he's walking back, he should ask the Maiden to hit the enemies who are chasing him. I think that would be the preferred course of action. Maiden will die. Not sure what's the cooldown on that. Let me quickly take a look. Yeah, 60 seconds. Not terrible, not terrible. Now we're in the danger zone. Osiris will probably not know what to do, how to close this game out. Both the top lane inner and mid lane inhib tower are extremely low. The Baron is depleted though. They might lure Leona's chairs into the dragon pit in 2 minutes, but it's still ways away. Whoever gets into the pit first will probably win the team fight with the vision alone. The Mordekaiser pick a bit lackluster. It's a bit of the Revenix Astra kind of thing from Plastic Crack Addicts, the 14% win rate. It's kind of like that, you know? But yeah, he will never beat the Yorick, I'm afraid. Kobe might be in trouble. Gets ultied. Will be completely safe. Madness has GA for some reason. It is a third item GA. Not sure I agree with that. Stash uses Hourglass again. I'm not sure if he's just factoring the Alden. What is he exactly using Zhonya's for? Nape in a complete no man's land. It is not worth the flash for sure as an ADC, but a kill is a kill. Artemis completely bullying top lane, bullying both the solo laners actually. This will not translate into any objective since no objective is on the map. Now 3 people top lane. Gonna try their luck with the Yorick. He's still winning the trade, I believe. Funnily enough. That means it could spell a cross-map play for the Osiris team. I don't believe we should be diving a GA by now. Now, Artemis is kind of allergic to towers when people are next to them. So the top lane tower should be fairly safe. Yeah. Complete turret pacifist he is. I don't know. It's 35 minutes. TikTok. 20 seconds. 20 seconds, and Osiris cannot win this match, according to Deadly Ghost 96. There is a third Drake coming up. Should be fairly free for the Red team. They're there. They're just giving away freeze. Yeah. That is a great question. Midas is on 225 stacks anyway. Usually people who get to the sweet spot on stacks, they kind of just forget you can keep free stacking with the Smolder, yeah. Smolder would get unlimited stacks from the ghouls as well, right? And there is no way this Yorick ever kills the Smolder with the slow and with the fly away. Yeah, precisely what's going to be happening. There's a tower. They are going to lose bot tower, probably mid tower as well. And secure the first inhib. Well done. Artemis is... Holy, that Q almost decimated Midas. Holy. Artemis is just being the Sigma as he should be this game. Kobe is going to get ultied. Has these Zonyas to keep himself safe. And they just walk it off. Okay. While I can recognize that Leona's shares have the powerhouse of late game Victor and late game Smolder, I believe they are getting gapped by the Osiris team comp for now at least. I think if Ball is an Osiris core to make a mistake, you know? Oh, yeah. You're right. Bushy Wushy using these ultis to a very good degree. They have the vision. They are gonna go for the Baron to close this game out. This could be the last Baron and the last Baron push in this game. I'm gonna try to go for the clean 2-0 in this series. And advance to second place, I believe. And we have the first pause of the series, hopefully not too long. See the chat, jungle problems IRL. Okay. Call midplay. Jungle problems IRL, that's it, right? As long as not his mom telling him to go to bed, I think they should be fine. It is 10:15 though, so getting a bit close to nap time for sure for these 30+ year olds out there. Baron will be secured momentarily once the pause gets unpaused. Mid tower hanging on by by a thread. Again, this could be the last push of this game. Chat R? Yeah. Okay, while this is happening, okay, I guess they're still missing. So I have an ad in 40 seconds. I would hopefully want it not to be running at this point. Yeah, 2 minutes. All right, if it's 2 minutes, I'm gonna run a quick ad since they're in they are in a pause screen anyway. So quickly click the button, and we will be right back. I'm just baffled as to why are we doing bad macro plays lane assignments. Well, okay. One, this is Div 4 after all, right? Yeah, Osiris did grow their lead. They're currently 8k ahead. Yeah, exactly. It is Div 4. That's precisely what MZ is saying. The macro plays are not there for the most part, unfortunately. Regrettably, I may be filling in for another Div 2 game on Thursday, so probably no stream on that day. Similarly to last week, I cannot stream and play at the same time. I am not Superman, I believe. Well, it is technically possible. I would advise against it. I could stream myself and cast the game as I'm playing. This could be very interesting, actually. Revolutionary, in fact. And the ad is nearly over, but the pause screen is still there. Welcome back. The pause is still ongoing. They did say Kobe did say 2 minutes. And okay, it's been unpaused. Perfect. Now the spectator delay will kick in yet again. So don't touch that browser. This is intended. That's how it always happens. That's what always happens after a pause made by a player. The Baron does fall, and let's see if it's gonna be the last push of this game. They do have the Baron after all. Keep in mind, Osiris is leading. Timer has now moved to 50 minutes. Perfect. That Smolder is hurting a little bit, but Artemis, a bit of a no man's land. They have no damage to kill him. This Vi is, again, Vi kind of useless. If they wanted an easy engage, a Sejuani was open. A Zac, even a Mumu, you know? You want a tank that goes in. There's plenty of those at the end of the day, right? Mid should be pushed in very soon. The tower is hanging on by a thread. Lissandra, bot lane. This is a bit too far back. And Starwalker looking for some fancy plays, but does not find them. Okay, I think it's time to start hitting the tower, Artemis. I think it's time to stop dancing around in front of the tower. I believe the tower will just fall over from 1 kill. Surely we're just playing way too safe. I think he's genuinely rage baiting me. Why are we not... Okay, thank you. He actually hit the tower. No allergy. Kobe, very dead, probably. But does get 2 towers, and this should be the last team fight. Midas is dead. They have no damage left. This is the last inhib, pushing for the 2-0, and possibly getting number 2 in the group. This is one of the first arrows actually landing on the target. The towers will fall, the Nexus will fall, and the dreams of Leona's shares to be second in the group fall as well. Well played to Osiris. The Mordekaiser damage, a bit lacking. Only 5k damage, so not something you want to go for necessarily. Let me try to get Kobe for an interview if possible, really quick. Where is he? Kobe. Where is their team? I'm always so bad looking up people. Yeah, well played to Osiris for sure. Tinder Gold, OPN, Serenichi, Madman Ghouls, Leona's Cheers. There we are. Where is Kobe? I believe that's him. Hopefully, I'll not get starstruck from meeting the Kobe. How do we do it? We just have a call, you know? We just have a call. It's not exactly rocket science.
Hello?
Hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. It was a big 2-0.
No Malzahar this series.
No, that's just my pocket pick when I need to pull that one out. It's all good.
Yeah. Nothing but breadcrumbs in this pocket, I'm afraid, when the Malzahar is picked. So, hopefully the Malzahar will stay in the bag along with the fries for the time being, unless it's the last pick Malzahar. That's when he shines the most. But blinding Malz, I think let's decide against that in the future. Yeah. But he definitely played way better than last week. I give credit where credit is due. I think Stash had some problems with the Ari, but we don't talk about that. I'll definitely make a clip of one play that I saw, but let's keep it as a surprise.
Sure.
You know. What do you think about your top laner? Did he pull out his big dick on the Yorick? What do you think?
I mean, there was a lot of direction coming from top. Like, he knew how strong he was. It, like, you can look at the gap in the post-back screen.
Yeah, the
It
damage
was
is a bit lacking.
quite the canyon.
I think Mordekaiser was going for the 0 damage Tryndamere build there, but
yeah,
it's
it
about
was all about macro.
yeah.
Just getting the game out.
Why is Yorick allergic to hitting the tower though? I have not seen him hit the tower ever, unless there was literally no one around.
It's just like the case of not wanting to get caught out, being too aggressive when there's multiple people that can hit the tower for him. All he's there for is just to protect us killing the tower. And I think we utilized his power pretty well doing that. Yeah, but did a really good job. It definitely carried through top lane.
Okay. Great stuff. Where are your friends this time? I did not see them in my stream, thankfully, this time.
Yeah, they're just doing their own thing. I know a couple were like watching, just not saying anything.
I see. I was missing them tremendously, especially the racist comments. I missed them tremendously. Not actually, but you know what I mean.
Well, I think you spent more time speaking to them last time than actually watching what was going on.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, they were pretty funny. I'll give them that. So, I do invite them back whenever they want.
I'm sure they'll tune in for another one. Don't worry.
All right. Thank you for coming here to talk with me. Hopefully, you're gonna have an easy one next week. I believe
crossed,
you did have a buy with the Tinder Gold already. In round 3. And next week you have a pretty difficult opponent, Madman Ghouls. Any comments on Madman Ghouls? They are 4-0 right now.
I'm really excited for this. Unfortunately, we've not been able to scrim them. But we know these are probably one of the top 3. So yeah, I'm really excited to have a battle, a real good battle with them. So yeah, roll on next week.
Okay. Is Kasane going to play?
I think he's back from holiday by then. So
okay. I have seen some flame that he's been relegated to the sub role, but I believe it's fake news.
No. I mean, Starwalker's been doing his job. He's been putting his weight.
Nice.
The first scrim was really strong from him. and he did his job today, which is really nice to see.
Great
So
stuff. Great stuff.
we could put Kasane on sub, you know.
He'll be the captain on the bench after all. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, Kobe. It's been great having you here. I will be departing. Thank you for the interview and good luck in next week.
No worries. Take it easy. Thank you.
All right, guys. This will be it for me. This was Kobe. Kobe. I love doing that. And I'll probably won't be streaming on Thursdays. I'll be filling in for Aberdeen Academy again, unless something else arises in the meantime. So yeah. Thank you for tuning in, whoever tuned in. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for the follow, MZ. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.